We often hear about how important managing our time is if we want to get things done and achieve our goals. But is time the only thing that we have to manage? In this book, we're taught that aside from managing our time, it's equally important to manage our energies as well. When we manage our energy, we become more focused and engaged in what we're doing. This book provides us with a life-changing roadmap to become more equipped, empowered, and determined to do our tasks with full energy and sound disposition. Here are the top 7 lessons from the book The Power of Full Engagement by Jim Loehr and Tony Schwartz. Lesson 1. Stay away from toxic people and situations. No one loves to work with toxic bosses, coworkers, or even in an unhealthy environment. Most of the time, we may not be aware that we've spent too much energy thinking about those toxic people and how to escape them. We may be so preoccupied with them that we end up feeling exhausted without being productive. We have 2 options. Either we stay away from these toxic people and situations by creating an environment within ourselves, or we create a different perspective. This means that instead of being bothered by those people, we could focus on other things that will make us more optimistic and motivated. To be fully engaged in a certain task or responsibility, we must be physically energized, emotionally connected, and mentally focused. And this entails getting rid of unnecessary distractions from toxic people and surroundings. Lesson 2. Manage energy instead of time. To produce high performance in any aspect of our lives, we need to manage our energy more instead of time. Having full energy allows us to be more engaged in doing the tasks, so we need enough energy to sustain us. Managing our time is truly important to reach our goals. However, we mostly waste our time due to deficient energy. We need to invest more on how we could fully charge our energy to avoid exhaustion from work, which limits us to be more productive. Physical energy is the fundamental source of fuel in life to continue moving forward. We should train ourselves to sustain our energy all throughout the day and regain it for the next day to help us reach our goals. Lesson 3. Strengthen all aspects of ourselves. Having full engagement in a task is not as simple as it sounds. Humans have a complex energy system that we need to manage well. The key here is achieving balance in all aspects of our lives. For instance, we need to be physically healthy so our bodies can sustain all the tasks. We must also be mentally sharp for us to think critically, solve problems, and be resourceful. We also need to know how to regulate our emotions so that these could not prevent us from thinking rationally. The energy that we gain from managing our wholeness determines the quality of the tasks that we accomplish. Nevertheless, full engagement needs a healthy temperament to create meaningful work, valuing every aspect that produces pleasure instead of stress. Lesson 4. Feed yourself with positive rituals. Having a positive disposition is a significant driving factor that will help us to be fully engaged in whatever it is that we're doing. We need to establish positive rituals to be able to renew our lost energy from the negativity around us. Negative thoughts, people, and situations may lead us to empty our energy that once fueled our drive to accomplish those tasks. Thus, we should learn to manage specific routines for managing energy to sustain high performance. We could start our day with meditation and exercise to battle against challenges that we may face. It takes time to practice it until it becomes a habit, but doing so will help us strengthen our will to pursue our goals, despite pressure and stress. Lesson 5. Identify important values. Connecting to a deep set of values and creating a compelling vision fuels a unique and strong source of energy for change. It means that important values such as perseverance, honesty, patience, optimism, and high endurance should be rooted in ourselves. It should not be left in the pages of the books. Rather, we should live with those values. Too often we view our lives as a fuzzy mirror. It seems that we're in a gray zone, and we often lose our energy because of the negative energy we absorb each day. To prevent ourselves from going into this self-defeating phase, we need to increase our positive mantra and increase our physical, mental, and spiritual strength with our life values. Lesson 6. Take time to rest. It's true that we need more time and energy to accomplish our tasks and to reach our goals. However, the authors highly give importance to a healthy lifestyle, considering the arduous and extreme workloads we need to finish within the deadline. Exhaustion from work is one of the significant factors that deflate our energy and makes our body become weak and our mental stability poor. So we need to take the time to rest from all the work for us to recharge ourselves and gain new energy to combat another challenge. Lesson 7. Focus on what matters most. Most often, we try to accomplish a lot of tasks in a day without thinking that others are not necessary anymore. We need to choose the task that's very important for us to accomplish to give our full engagement towards it. We might just lose our energy doing insignificant things. Instead of exhausting ourselves before doing our primary task, we must plan properly where we will spend most of our energy and make sure that we don't spend it on the unessential things. In conclusion, this book underscores the importance of having a balanced lifestyle. To become more fully engaged with our job or career, we need to be physically empowered, emotionally connected, mentally focused, and spiritually associated in everything we do. This book gives us a new perspective in gaining confidence in reaching our goals, and gives us the opportunity to look for every positive motivation that will help us continue to move forward. Thank you for listening. If you like the book summary and you want to see more in this category, please like and subscribe so I can create more. You can also get a free copy of the entire audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.